full why silence is your most powerful weapon if someone insults you. Your first instinct is often to answer, to defend yourself, to prove them wrong, to make it clear that you will not allow anyone to disrespect you. But when you react before you have time to think, something subtle happens. You begin to give the other person control. They chose the words. They created the tension. And now, without realizing it, you are letting them decide how you behave. That is why silence can be one of the strongest responses available to you. Not because you are afraid, not because you have nothing to say, but because you refuse to surrender control of yourself. The Roman philosopher Seneca wrote often about anger. He understood how urgently anger demands a response. It tells us to speak now, to act now, to strike back before the moment passes. But Seneca believed that one of the best remedies for anger was simply delay. Give anger a little time, and it begins to lose its authority. The pause does not make you weak. It gives your judgment time to return. Think about the last argument you regretted. The damage probably did not come from what you felt. It came from what you said while the feeling was still in control. One sentence led to another, then another. Before long, you were no longer trying to solve the problem. You were trying to win. And sometimes, winning an argument is only another way of losing your peace. Silence interrupts that pattern. It creates a small space between what happens to you and what you choose to do next. Inside that space, you can ask yourself a few simple questions. Does this truly deserve a response? Will anything I say make the situation better? Or am I about to give someone the exact reaction they were hoping to get? Silence can also reveal what words often hide. When you stop trying to fill every uncomfortable moment, people sometimes expose their real intentions. An angry person may keep talking until the weakness in their argument becomes obvious. A manipulative person may grow impatient when you refuse to follow the script they have prepared for you. And someone who only wants conflict may lose interest when you give them nothing to fight against. You do not have to explain yourself every time someone misunderstands you. You do not have to correct every opinion. And you do not have to attend every argument you are invited to. But silence is not always the right response. It does not mean looking away when someone is being harmed. It does not mean avoiding a conversation that genuinely needs to happen. And it should never become fear disguised as wisdom. Real silence is the ability to recognize when your voice has value and when speaking would only add more noise. The strongest person in the room is not always the loudest. Sometimes, it is the person who can feel anger rising, hear the insult clearly, and still choose what happens next. Anyone can react. Self-control begins when you understand that not every moment deserves access to your voice. So, for the next 24 hours, try something simple. When someone attempts to provoke you, do not answer immediately. Pause. Let the first impulse pass. And when possible, allow 3 provocations to pass without giving the reaction that was expected from you. Then pay attention. Notice what happens to the situation. Notice what happens to the other person. And most importantly, notice what happens inside you. You may discover that silence does not take your power away. It gives you the chance to keep it. Staying silent does not always mean that the other person has won. Sometimes, it simply means that you have chosen not to hand them control. And there are moments when saying nothing is the clearest boundary you can set.
Empires fall, mountains crumble, but I endure. In the dust of ages, my voice echoes. That is why silence can be one of the strongest responses available to you. Empires fall, mountains crumble, but I endure. In the dust of ages, my voice echoes.